Start off with e4 against Chome. Okay, Sicilian. I'm going to play the open Sicilian. He plays the e6 Sicilian. He doesn't take. So he's trying to turn this into a French or something. If I take, it helps him develop. Let's just take back with a pawn then. Okay, oh, he just wants to put that one out there. Here, let's get rid of this bishop. Even if it is helping him develop, I don't want to be locked in here. I want to castle. And his knight can't harass my bishop, so this is fine. Actually, his knight can go to e5 eventually, maybe after a pawn push or something. And then we will just threaten to push this pawn. See if he reacts. So when I push this pawn, I guess he's going to play his knight here. I could take it, though. Let's do it. Just trying to keep his d pawn backwards. Oh, he's not even defending it or attacking it. Now he goes there, huh? So I was planning to just take this, but now that this pawn is a goner anyway, I might as well keep my bishop. So yeah, I'm not sure if he could have taken that or not. Okay, let's see. Can I take this? He's got 2 defenders. I've got 3 attackers. I think I can take it. I will be a bit lagging in development at the end of all this, but let's see. If we trade for this pawn, I mean, I still have, after the knight moves, I still have bishop takes, pawn check. I guess it does not help in this case. So he's attacking this square, but he's not defending the bishop. Seems like he's just trying too hard. Okay. I mean, I don't really care about that pawn, but might be nice to harass this bishop and get my rook here. Okay, let's get my knight out. Yeah, maybe I'll play pawn to f3. It's not usually a good move, but okay, and he takes. He takes, so how do I defend that rook? Should have thought of that earlier, I guess. Let's see. I am a piece up. I could trade the rook for a bishop, for example. But I'm actually not seeing any easy way to do that. Can bring my knight out and attack his queen. That's no good. I went there. So I should just take it. Oh, he's going to take my bishop. Well, that's a trade. But then after that, my knight is pinned, huh? So, yeah, he can get my bishop. I can't really stop that. Wonder if I do check and he takes, and then I take here and he takes, and then I take here. It'd be all even. But it'd get me out of my troubles here. Yep, so 5 pawns each. I would have come down to the second rank if he had gone here. This would have been annoying. But he decided to let's take the free pawn. And welcome to the stream, everyone. Okay, I'm going to have to get my rook over, it looks like. Boom. Oh, he just traded. I thought he was going to try and double up. So let's get this pawn. Active rooks are the key. Okay, so we need to do some kind of thing here. Okay, we're going to get a pawn on the rook file. And then just trade rooks if he lets me. Oh, yes. Definitely I will do that. That's what I was hoping for. Okay, so I can take his rook and then queen my pawn. He resigned. He didn't even play it out. Well, that was an interesting first game. Hey, let's go to the analysis board. I am curious about the situation in the mid-game where I had an advantage and then I blew it. Where did my mistake come? So I first won a piece right here. He came out. I took the bishop. Okay, I didn't mean to hit that button. Okay, how come it keeps going the wrong way? It was this one where I just won the rook. I mean, just won the bishop. Okay, I'm winning here. He brings the rook out, and then I came in. That's okay, but it's not best. Yeah. It says I should push the pawn. What is the idea with that? Oh, the idea is he can't take it because I have that defense with the check. So he pushes this pawn. Then I retreat my bishop. Okay. And I'm still defending this pawn. Then he plays queen e6. And I develop my knight. And then he gets the pawn. But I can step aside with the queen. And I can leave my rook there, defended by the pawn. That's interesting. Okay, so I'm just a piece up. So the way I played it this game, I took the bishop. That was good. I spotted that. And then I played here. I thought that would be interesting, but he can already do this similar kind of tactic to what he played. He can sacrifice the bishop here. Take it, and then he takes here, and my bishop is pinned, and I'm probably losing it, I guess. Although it still says there's an advantage to me. Okay. Anyway, he didn't do that. He played, I went here, he moved there. So I still have this advantage. Oh, and I can do this check now right away because I'm taking his bishop, and I should have done that. That would have simplified things. But instead I did here. Yeah, just developing my knight. I was getting nervous about my knight being undeveloped, but this creates lots of weaknesses, and now the game is about even. And then I still have an advantage through all of this, but it's just a slight advantage here of +1. After the sacrifice, it's back up to +3. Oh, now it's even. Let's see. How should I respond here? I should play knight this way. Okay, well, moving the knight was the right idea. Okay, but now it's even. He takes, okay, not quite even. He has to go here, and then it's even. He takes, and I have a slight advantage again. And that's even here. It's actually even. And then he blunders here. Gives up the pawn over here, and then I'm winning from here on out. Okay, well, interesting game. Let's go back. Anyway, welcome to the stream, everybody. That was my first game. Hope you're all having a good day. Okay, we'll start out with the Sicilian. Okay, he's going to play the Smith-Morra gambit. Oh, no, he plays the queen move. So the reason you push this pawn is so you can bring this knight out without his bishop pinning it. Although actually that wouldn't have worked. I hadn't played d6 yet. Anyway, I'll play d6 now. Okay, the fianchetto is safe. It looks like he can't get his queen on these squares. Looks like he's going to castle queenside anyway. Okay, let's go ahead and castle kingside. Now he's placed his rook opposite my queen, so he may be thinking of ways to take advantage of that. But if he pushes this pawn, I can take with my rook. I don't have to take with the pawn. He might play f4 so he could get something going. Then he could play e5, force me to take with a pawn. But anyway, that's castle. Oh, he wanted to stop my knight. He stopped my knight from coming here. Let's go ahead and castle. Then step aside. I will step aside with the queen next. Yeah. I was aware of your tricks, sir. Okay, he's doing the usual pawn storm kind of thing. So I could play e5. He could advance. Or he could take. I think that either is good. He advanced that pawn. So I can take here first because it hits his queen. So he takes my knight, I take his queen, he takes my bishop, I take back. It's 2 pieces for the queen. So if I take here, he has to take first. Then let's see, we can maneuver the knight back here. Or we could put the bishop here. If he takes, I can take with the knight. Also opens up this defense on the second rank here. So he gets his queen away. But now I can put my knight here. And put the other knight here. So he takes it. But now I have a defender around the king, so that's good. And he moved his knight. So I can put a rook here. Where does the queen go? Could come in here. Or it could go back here. Yeah, I thought he'd go there. So that's fine. Now this knight is maybe under fire. I take, he takes, I take. Or do I move my knight first? Oh, you know what? He could take my knight. He could take my knight with his rook. That was dumb. He could take my rook with his knight. So my move was just a blunder. Oh my. My. That was dumb. Oh, let's see. Let's go here. He's going for, we'll go here, I guess. There's a fork here. If I move the queen here, and he can fork the queen and the rook. Just goes back, yeah. He's got to see if I make the same mistake twice. Could put the queen here and threaten to take. Oh, okay. Get rid of the dark squared bishops. Let's get rid of the knight. And now what? I go after the... Okay, we launch an invasion again. This time it works, right? There's no knight to attack that rook. Mm-hmm. I want my knight here. Oh, I could have placed it there anyway. So he goes there. Let's go in with the knight. Now I thought just bringing the rook back here was sufficient. He can grab a pawn. Take here with check. Now, do I have any other checks? Can attack his queen. He can check me here. Well, I can't really attack his queen. He can also trade. I could double up this way. Well, let's see how he reacts to this. Get those rooks on the 7th rank. So I can get the check. Then I can get the mate. He did not defend against that. Interesting. Yeah, he's having a bad day. He's a strong enough player to usually defend against things like that. Plus, he could have just taken my rook with his knight, I think. Unless there was something else going on there. Okay, d4 from my opponent. I'm playing the Queen's Indian defense, and that's my secret anti-London system, anti-Calais system weapon. So he didn't play the London system. It's more like the Calais system, what he's doing here. Oh, the Calais Zuckertorte. Interesting way to play. So I think I will put this here. I can actually mount the knight on this square now because it's defended by the bishop. So he takes, I take, he takes, I take. It lasts. It lasts and lasts. And I'm going to follow up with f5 and then bring the other knight out. Open up the F file. Okay, so he is putting the knight there, huh? He can do the same thing to me that I'm doing to him. I can take the knight, but he will take back with the pawn. Okay, let's see. He can take with check here. So I need to defend first. Okay, yeah, he's looking to undermine my center. Very responsible. I'm just gonna take that knight. Then I guess I go here, huh? So as to keep this pawn defended. Okay, now he's got an isolated passed pawn. I'm going to oppose his bishop next, I think, so that it'll free up my rook a little bit. I can support this pawn with another pawn. The rook on the third file here, or sixth file, is helping a lot with the defense, because he might put a rook on the c file, and I can't oppose with the c file. I have to put the bishop here first. Aha, so he's trying to exploit my position. I don't suppose I can do any kind of weird sacrifices here, huh? Okay, I can still oppose that bishop. Oh, he can push the pawn. But then I can... well, there's a couple ways to handle this. I could push his bishop back. Yeah, first I put the rook here, I think. Oh, I can't put the rook there. Yeah, he opened up the diagonal. Let's pay attention. He's threatening mate. I can oppose with this bishop. And then put my queen here. And just take this pawn. Yeah, that rook on the third or sixth rank there is coming in handy again. Okay, so I have to go here then. So that works, right? I can play the pawn here. He can take here, but I get this pawn anyway. He can take here, exploiting the pin on my queen. David Allen. Interesting. So he is going to queen here, but I can defend with the rook here. A miscalculation. And he resigned. Okay, that was good. Let's try again. D4. Going around for a second cycle here. Queen's Gambit. Ooh. Bad move. Keep playing. I'm almost finished. Okay. Here, let's unpin so we can play e4 there. Kick the bishop. Develop. This is why it's not a good opening, this Baltic defense. It just leads to bad development. And I have a discovery with my knight if I can figure out how to use it. All he has to do is step his king up once. But I guess that's not going to work. Okay, he's got two people attacking here. And I just have one defender. If I go here and he takes, I could take once, and the queen has to move. Yeah, the queen has to move first. He can't take back right away since he's not taking with check. Then I can take the knight. So I guess this is kind of defended still by the discovered attack on the queen. And also this knight threatens to take his bishop. So let's just go ahead and do it. We will just do it. Okay, and so he opens this file. So he got his queen out of trouble. Can put my queen over here. Yeah, I'm not sure if I really want to castle kingside. Oh, he castled. Okay, I can castle then. Just kind of waiting for him to commit, because otherwise he might launch some h-file attack, which would be annoying. So, this knight. What do we do with this knight? And we put the bishop here maybe and bring the knight over. Yeah, he's looking to push this pawn maybe. So I can advance my b pawn. So he takes right away. Yeah, so he's got a lot of force here. I can't do anything about this. But I can trade queens. I went there with the rook. Okay, so bishop here, rook here, pawn here. Or bishop here. Bishop here. The rook moves, then I can take his bishop. That's the win. So he shouldn't have taken with the rook. He should have taken with a different piece. I have no idea what you're talking about, Marcus. Okay, we have opposite colored bishops, and he has a knight for my rook. So I think I will let him take this bishop here. First, I'll put pressure here. Okay, next the knight moves. Bring the other rook out, I guess. You know, when you're up a rook, when you're up the exchange rather, you need to activate your rooks. I'm gonna bring my knight up here too, I think. Okay, let's ban, what's his name here? Musclehead. Marcus Harold. Goodbye. Okay, back to the game. So he brought his knight out to defend. That's fine. I'm just trying to activate my pieces here. Eventually, I should win out. Okay, so he wants to take here. I want to put my knight there. That's my plan, the big plan. That's the big idea. I want to step my king over too. Okay, he decided to take that bishop after all. Okay, well, I have to use my king to defend here. So next I'm going to kick that bishop. Exploiting the pin. So he moves his rook. Huh. He did a very good job of preventing any kind of incursions from my pieces by using his pieces. Say his knight was blocking this square. Okay, but finally I get my rook in here. I had to sacrifice a pawn to do it. Man, I still can't do much here. That was a blunder. He can pin me now. Oh, but he chose to go for the exchange. Okay, let's keep that knight defended, huh? Anyway, I wanted the knight out of that square, although sometimes you chase a knight away from one square and it finds another one. Knights can be tough to deal with in these games. Oh, but he just trades. Okay, that's what I wanted. Now we can defend. I can step up here. Okay, I'm trying to watch out for which pawns, which squares he can attack me on. Ah, he saw my idea, huh? But that's okay. I can do this now. That's what I wanted. I wanted to be able to play that pawn forward. Then I can push this one. Before, my pawn was under fire, so I couldn't push. Yeah. That was the problem. So this might just be a draw because it's tough to tough to show any kind of advantage against the bishop and pawn in the end game. Cool. So yeah, I'm getting to the point where pushing this pawn is good because of the pin on his pawn. So you've got a rook. You gotta use its peculiar advantages here. I go here with check. He takes, I take, right? If he goes to attack my queen, yeah, I'm gonna win this one. Okay, we got one. Okay, yeah, I went all the way back down to 1752 before I recovered and started going back up again. Funny.